I'm going to come home late today.
Okay. What are you going to do for dinner?
I would love to eat whatever you cook tonight, but you can definitely eat without me. You don't have to wait for me.
Alright, just text me if there's anything in particular you want to eat.
Thanks, honey. I'll see you later then.
Bye. Ugh, God, this is such a drag. I wish he would never come back.
My name is Michiro Tanaka. My job involves a lot of business trips and transfers, but the amount of time I can spend with my wife Yuri is quite limited. It's only been a year since we got married, but I can understand why she's already getting tired of me. But I still have to work hard to support my family. But man, I want kids soon. And more importantly, I want to spend more time with my wife. What should I do? I can do some of your work for you today. Wait, are you sure? Yeah, of course. I don't have anything after work today, so I can help you out. I owe you one, Motogi. Yep, but you better help me out when I need something from you. Of course. Man, I'm so glad I have you as my coworker. I'm so lucky. Yeah, whatever. Should head back home soon, though. Why don't you get some cake for her on your way home? Well, that sounds like an amazing idea. And so, I wrapped up everything and headed back home as soon as I could. When I got back home, I'm home. Wait, where's Yuri? Is she out shopping? I texted her letting her know that I was going to be back early that day, but she didn't even read the message. Maybe she's out with her friends or something. But she did say that she was going to cook something for me for dinner, so... But that's when I heard the front door open, and in came this person.
I'm back. Whoa, what the hell?
Welcome home, honey.
Oh, it's you. You scared me. I thought we were getting robbed or something.
Sorry, but I did text you that I was going to be back early today.
Oh, you're right. Sorry, I didn't notice.
No, it's alright. You were out shopping, right?
Yep.
I bought some cake on my way home. You said you wanted to eat some the other day, didn't you? You want to share some?
Wait, really?
Is something wrong?
I had cake earlier today with my friends.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I didn't think you'd get some on your way back. Sorry.
No, it's alright. I should have asked what you wanted. But anyway, who did you hang out with today?
Do I have to answer that question?
No, you don't have to. I'm just glad you already made some friends around here. We just moved into this house, so...
Yeah, but anyway, I'm gonna go cook dinner.
You already seemed pretty upset with me for some reason, but I couldn't understand why. But things got even worse after that. Yuri? I'm back home early today, and you know, we've been talking about how we want kids, right? I was wondering if...
Sorry, but I'm just not in the mood for that today.
Okay. It's only been a year since we got married, but we're already growing distant from each other. And the next day... Hey, where's my lunchbox?
Oh, sorry. I didn't make anything for you today because I couldn't wake up on time. Just buy something on your way to work.
Okay.
Besides, do you even need me to cook lunch for you?
What?
I mean, isn't it embarrassing to bring home cooked lunch to work every day?
No, and besides, it's a good way to save money.
But I have to wake up early to cook lunch for you. Or do you not care about how much sleep I get every day?
No, of course I care. But if you feel like you're not getting enough sleep, you can always take a nap or something. Or you can just sleep earlier.
I don't have time for that. And besides, the reason I'm not getting enough sleep is because you're so loud at night.
Sorry. But anyway, I'm gonna head out now. And just like that, Yuri has been super mean to me lately. What am I supposed to do about this? I bet you did something to piss her off. I can't think of anything I did besides not spending enough time with her. Well, it doesn't sound like she's mad at you because she's lonely all the time. Yeah, that's why I don't know what I should be doing differently. Why don't you just ask her? I think that's the easiest way to find out. You're right. After getting some advice from Motogi, I decided to ask my wife what's been bothering her.
No, everything's fine. It's just that I haven't been feeling too well recently, so I was just putting it on you. Sorry.
Are you sure? If there's anything I should change, please let me know, alright?
Yeah, I know. But anyway, I'm gonna go to bed now. Good night.
Good night. But Yuri's attitude towards me didn't change at all, even after that conversation. And we continued to grow distant from each other. But 2 months later, I was finally free from the constant stream of business trips that I had to go on almost every month. I'm not going to be as busy as before, and I can spend more time with you from now on.
Well, that's great to hear.
Is everything alright?
No, it's just, you've been away from home very often lately, so I'm just glad I'm gonna get to spend more time with you.
I put you through a lot already, so I'm gonna make sure I do everything I can to make it up to you.
Yeah, thanks. But I feel kind of sick today, so I think I'm gonna go to bed early.
Are you alright? You've been like this for a while now. You sure you don't want to go see a doctor?
No, I'm fine. It's not like I have a cold or anything, so I just have to get some sleep.
Alright then. Just let me know if you need anything, okay? We're going to be spending more time from now on, so you can tell me anything.
Thanks, honey. I'll be looking forward to it.
Yuri has been sick for a while now, but she refuses to go to the hospital. She's acting like a child if I'm being honest with you. But I can't seem to change her mind. I saw in the news the other day that people can suddenly pass away without showing any obvious symptoms because of stress. So I'd like to get her checked out by a doctor, but the day after that, Yuri asked me if I wanted to do it with her that night for the first time in a couple months.
I'm sorry about the way I've been acting. I think I was just nervous because we just moved here. I was just really lonely.
Yeah, I understand. I'm sorry for making you feel that way.
And I was scared that if we have kids now, we're not going to be able to raise them right because they'll have to move all the time. But now that you're going to be less busy, I think we're going to be all right.
I didn't know you were thinking that far ahead. Thank you.
It's all right. You're working hard every day for us, so I've got to look out for our family. And I should have been more honest with you.
And after that day, Yuri and I became close with one another again. We started doing it almost every day. God, my wife is adorable. I love her so much. Ew. Stop bragging about your wife to me, man. What? But you've been helping me with the situation for a while now. Yeah, I guess. But I don't need to hear you bragging about her all the time. Sorry about that. I don't even have a girlfriend right now. But I thought you went to a dating event the other day. Well, I did, but they only care about money. It was so obvious what they were going for that I ended up leaving early. Well, that's tough. Man, I wish I could meet someone nice like your wife. What about someone from our company? I've already known about them if they were someone worth going for. It's alright, man. You'll find someone eventually. I'm probably going to get transferred into another office again soon. So I'll try to find someone there. See. So you might be gone soon, huh? Yeah, but we get along pretty well. So I'll make sure to contact you even after I move away. Make sure to invite me to your wedding. If there is one, that is. After finishing our meals, we headed back to the office. But on our way back, we ran into Yuri. Huh? What's she doing out here?
Bazuki, let's go over there.
Man, you're just full of energy today, aren't you?
Well, you are too, aren't you?
Yeah, of course.
Who the hell is that? Hey, what's going on? My wife is with someone I don't recognize. What? Really? Are you sure it's not someone that just looks like your wife? No, that's definitely Yuri. I'm gonna go and ask her who that asshole is. Whoa, hold on. Calm down. Better not to confront her right now. Things could get really messy if you go. But it's better if you collect evidence of her affair first. That's when Motogi pulled out his phone and took a picture of my wife and her boyfriend. Here, I'll send this photo to you. So make sure you collect other pieces of evidence of her affair before you say anything to her. Okay. And so we both returned to work. I wanted to trust Yuri, but now that I think about it, this makes too much sense. She was being mean to me because she fell in love with someone else. She's been sleeping with me lately because she's pregnant with her boyfriend's child. I'm getting pissed off just thinking about it all. And when I got home that night, I pretended like I didn't know anything and checked my wife's phone while she was in the shower. That's when I found a bunch of messages between her and her boyfriend.
I had so much fun today.
I had a lot of fun today as well. Next time, let's go grab some French food. I know a good place.
Really? I'm so excited.
Your husband doesn't know about us, right?
Of course not. He's madly in love with me. So I think we're good. And even if he does find out, he'll probably forgive me.
Well, hopefully that's the case, but I don't want to have to raise a kid. So make sure you guys figure everything out, alright?
Yeah, of course. I'm going to tell him that I'm pregnant tomorrow. And I've been sleeping with him every night lately, so I'm sure he won't doubt that the kid is his.
Man, you're the worst, aren't you?
Hey, it pains me to do this to him, but I have to do this to him if I want to be with you.
Yeah, and especially because I'm married too. I can't afford to lose everything because of this relationship. You better hide it, though.
Yeah, you too. My husband is going out for dinner tomorrow, so you can stay at my place until he comes home.
I wonder what it feels like to have your bed invaded by some random guy that you've never even met.
It doesn't matter. He literally has no idea that we're a thing.
Yeah, you're right.
So she was pregnant this entire time, huh? I was dying to confront Yuri about this, but I managed to calm myself down. I want to make sure that I make her regret cheating on me, so I decided to screenshot the conversation as evidence. And after the work the following day, I went to the grocery store to purchase a certain item. I also called a certain someone and asked them for help with something.
Hey, Michiru, welcome home.
Hey, honey.
I have good news today. I'm pregnant.
That's great.
Wait, why don't you sound happy? This is what you wanted, right?
Well, I'm happy. I just didn't know what to say to you. Are you really pregnant?
Yeah, I took a test this morning because I had a feeling that I had a baby inside me.
Wow, so we're finally gonna be parents, huh?
I can't wait to meet the baby.
Yuri was rubbing her stomach and pretending like the baby was mine. But I knew the truth. I can't believe she's not ashamed of herself right now. And she has no idea that I know the truth. I'm gonna make her pay for what she did to me. And a month later, I had to leave home for a bit for a business trip. I'm gonna be gone for 2 days, but are you going to be alright?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Just let me know if you need any help, alright? And make sure you call your parents or one of your friends if there's an emergency. And don't be afraid to go to the hospital if you need to.
I'll be fine. It's not like I'm sick or anything.
I'm just worried about you, you know? This is the first time you've been pregnant.
It's all right. I'm feeling good today. And just thinking about how we're finally going to have a kid is enough to energize me.
Alright then. I'm going to head out now.
See you later, honey.
And so, I left home that day pretending like nothing was wrong. But on the next day... Hey, honey. How are you?
Hey, Michiru, I thought you were busy with work.
Oh, everything went pretty smoothly. I actually get to go home today.
Oh, wait. Really? So, are you about to ride the bullet train back home or something?
Actually, I'm already back.
What? Where are you right now?
Right here. And that's when I slammed open the door of our bathroom. And inside, I found my wife taking a shower with her boyfriend.
Why the hell are you here?
Michiru, this isn't what it looks like.
What the hell are you talking about? Why the hell are you taking a shower with another man, huh?
How could you do this to your husband, Yuri?
I can't believe you cheat on your husband. Have some shame.
Wait, why the hell are my parents here? And are those your parents behind them?
That's right. I knew this was going to happen. So I invited them all to come and watch. After I left home yesterday, I went straight to a nearby hotel. I was lying when I said I had a business trip. I took a couple of days off so I could keep track of what Yuri was doing while I was away. I set up cameras all over the house. And I've been watching live footage captured by those cameras through my computer. You started to get ready to go on your little date with your boyfriend as soon as I left home last morning. Does he even have a job? Right now, there isn't anyone back home. I could wait for her back home, but I don't know if she'll bring her boyfriend back with her. But a few hours later, I saw Yuri returning back home with her boyfriend on one of the cameras. God, they've been treating the house I built like a hotel. Alright, fine. I had enough of you two. Time to get my revenge. For a bit, I watched as my wife and her boyfriend made out with each other on my bed. I obviously didn't want to watch any of it, but I needed to record the footage as evidence. And the next day, I left the hotel and met up with both my parents and Yuri's parents. Thank you so much for taking the time to meet me this morning.
Don't worry about it.
But more importantly, I have to apologize about my daughter.
It's alright. It definitely isn't your fault. I had called both my parents and Yuri's parents the day before and told them that Yuri had been cheating on me. I provided evidence of her affair when I called them, so they all believed me. Yuri's parents had looked absolutely embarrassed. They suggested that I get a divorce with her immediately. That didn't sit quite right with me. I wanted to get revenge on her, so I asked them to cooperate with me.
So, what are you planning on doing?
Yuri and her boyfriend are hanging out at my place right now, so we're all going to head there. I think they're taking a shower right now.
If you don't want to see Yuri, we can go for you and...
It's alright. I've already seen them making out through the cameras I set up, and I've gotten over it.
We are so sorry for the emotional pain that our daughter has inflicted on you.
It's alright. But anyway, we should head over to my house now. We don't want them to leave before we get there. And so, we quickly made our way back to my place. Before we went in, I made sure to check the cameras one last time to make sure they were still in there.
But this is an invasion of privacy. It's not fair.
But I mean, I was right, wasn't I? You were cheating on me.
Well, no. His clothes were dirty in the rain, so I was just letting him take a shower here.
And why the hell were you trying to go in there with him? You guys seemed awfully close with each other. Care to explain that?
But...
Don't lie, then at least make it sound more convincing. You're just dumb, aren't you? That's why you made the stupid decision to cheat on me.
What did you just say? This is your fault, you know.
My fault? Was it my fault that I worked my ass off for you every day so we could put food on the table? Was it my fault for trying my best to spend as much time with you even though I was super busy with work?
Well, you were never home and I got lonely.
When we got married, you said you were fine with how busy I was. And besides, I did my best effort to come home as early as possible every day. I never went out with my coworkers and came straight back home after work every night.
How could you cheat on someone like him, you idiot? What were you thinking?
But...
No buts, you fool!
That's when my father-in-law slapped Yuri's cheek as hard as he could.
Ow!
This is nothing compared to the pain you inflicted on Michiro. You're not the victim here.
But anyway, what do you have to say for yourself, huh? You're what? Speak up. I'm sorry. I'll pay you however much you want, so please don't tell my family about this.
You destroyed my family, and you're still trying to protect yours?
Well, this woman tricked me, alright? I didn't know that she was married.
What?
Think I'm gonna buy that stupid lie?
What?
This is a screenshot of the conversation you had with my wife. You guys are talking about me here, aren't you?
Oh my god.
Wait, you looked through my phone?
Of course I did. Besides, Your password was 0000. That's like asking for your phone to get checked by someone else.
But
Who the hell is that?
Oh, that must be the person I called. I ran to the entrance to answer the door.
Kaede?
how are you thinking, you bastard?
Wait, why is she here?
Oh, because I asked her to be here. I thought it'd be better if she was here for this conversation as well. This past month, not only have I been collecting evidence of my wife's affair, I was also keeping contact with Kosuke's wife. She didn't believe me at first, but when I showed her all the evidence I had collected, she had no choice but to believe me.
I can't believe you. You know how much my father trusted you? You betrayed both me and my family, you know?
I'm sorry.
I want a divorce, and I'm telling your workplace about what you did too.
No, please, don't do that.
Why should I listen to you? You betrayed me, and I'm going to make you pay for it. Screw you.
No!
Everyone, I am so sorry about what this idiot did. I'll make sure to come back here soon to formally apologize for his actions.
And so, Miss Kaede grabbed her husband and exited the house. Well, anyway, now we have to deal with you.
But please, forgive me. I'm never going to do this again, so please.
I'm sorry, but I can never forgive you. You disgust me.
But I'm pregnant.
Yeah, and the baby isn't even mine.
Oh, shoot.
I read your text messages, remember? I never want to see your face again. Gather your belongings and leave. But make sure you leave everything I gave you. I'm gonna sell them all.
No, please. Honey.
I left the rest of it up to my in-laws and kicked my wife out of the house. After she left, I immediately got to packing. I wanted to move out of the house as quickly as possible because everything reminded me of her. I know it's gonna cost a pretty penny, but I'm going to have to repurchase all the furniture too. Afterwards, Yuri sent me a couple messages begging for my forgiveness. She even tried to call me half a dozen times, but I ignored all of them and blocked her number. I told her parents that if she needed to talk to me, she could contact my lawyer. But she didn't give up there. One day, she showed up at my workplace to talk to me, so I had to get a restraining order on her. I also decided to take her to court so I can make her pay me for everything that she did to me. Her parents have already disowned her, so she's truly on her own now. Hopefully, she'll be able to find a well-paying job. Oh yeah, and her boyfriend is going through hell right now too. He married into his wife's family and he was supposed to take over his father-in-law's business soon. He was even borrowing some money from his in-laws. But he still ended up betraying them all the same. And now, he's in a massive load of debt. He's scrambling to pay it all back, but it's probably going to take him at least a couple of years. This is what happens when you don't value the people around you. You should never prioritize your desires over the happiness of others if you don't want to end up like one of them. Now, those two are working day and night to make ends meet. Because their lives are so stressful, they had to give up on having the baby. I got really sad when I heard about that. But maybe it's for the best. They were never going to be good parents anyway. 3 years later. Alright, sure. What do you want to do today? It's been 3 years since that incident, and I'm now married to a person I met through work. She understands what I went through before I met her, and she's nothing like Yuri. And now, we have a daughter together and are living happily. I'm going to try my best to protect these two and remain loyal to them.